Well, hello and welcome to Strasbourg, France. We're here for the 38th edition of the FIBA Women's Basketball Championships. Game day one, Group C, Bosnia and Herzegovina against Belgium. I mean, we see it. Belgian fans are already in the stands. No surprise, they probably took the train down. I'm excited, I don't know about you. No more the princess team is Belgium. Shona Thorburn alongside Czech international Teresa Brantlo-Bud. Sorry. There you see it, Group C, Bosnia and Herzegovina today against Belgium, Slovenia and Turkey a little bit later tonight. Teresa, what can you tell me about Bosnia?
That's a good question because
we don't know.
That's the first time in 22 years.
FIBA rankings quickly,
yeah.
Sorry. Belgium 6th, Turkey 7th, and so on.
Yeah. So now we're gonna get teams introduced.
Quick look at the rosters here. Belgium, excited, clapping, encouraging. So rosters, Kim Mestag, no surprise there. Delaire, Caprio, how do we not forget? Probably one of the best players right now in the women's game, MMS men. That being said, they have players around her. They have Linskins, they have Julie Alamount, who I think is one of the best point guards in the women's game at the moment. Big story, I would say, is the addition of Becky Massey coming in for Jenna Rahman, who we'll talk about that a little bit later, but she's not here today. I'm positive she's watching and encouraging her teammates. Also, the star, Ann Waters, is not with us either. I do know that she's going to be with that team in Tokyo, though. And now, Teresa, all you.
On the other side, facing Bosnia and Herzegovina. What to say? This team is quite unknown and known because they made obviously they made it through qualifiers to qualify at this championship. We know they haven't been here 22 years, which is just a crazy number. And good. One interesting thing is general manager, the FIBA Hall of Fame member, Razia Mujanovic, who has been in that last appearance back in 1999, is with them today. So that's a great kind of foundation to have within your team when you're joining this big tournament after 22 years. So Jonquil Jones, obviously the biggest star of this team. The question is how the others gonna add to her performance during today's game.
And then we're going to have the national anthem of Belgium up first. Anthem, of Bosnia and Herzegovina.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Bosnia and Herzegovina.
about you guys, but did you hear the Bosnian fans singing the national anthem? So both teams here having some fans come and support their teams and try and cheer them on to a win.
Yeah, definitely the question is how they're going to perform, but the fans are behind them.
Exactly. And a quick look at the referees for today. We have Viola Georgi from Norway, Gatis Sani from Latvia, and Marek Kukulčík from Slovakia. So there you see Coach Filip Mestag in the background. Belgium's starting five: Kim Mestag, Antonio Dallaire, Emma Messman, Kara Lenskins, and Julie Almond. I mean, it's kind of who I expected.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we see Emma Messman, obviously one of the best players in the world, I would say, at the moment.
Absolutely.
Averaging almost 20 points in last EuroBasket, being an absolute key player for Belgium, and it's joy to watch her.
Coach Filip Mestag, what an honor, and what he has done for this Belgium Cats team. I mean, he's brought them to prominence. And now up, obviously, Bosnia. We're going to take a quick look at their starting five.
Yeah, we see Milica Deura, Nikolic Babic, Marica Gajic, Matea Tavic, and Jonko Jones. What to say, Jonko Jones, obviously a big appearance. She hasn't played any prep game with the team, but she played the qualifiers with them. So coach said yesterday at the press conference that they know her and he doesn't see any problem with it. Here we see her stats points, 24.5 from EuroBasket, but she played with Emma Messman actually in Ekaterinburg last season. So it's quite interesting fact because they know each other very well from the club season.
And Coach Goran Roja there for Bosnia.
Yeah, coach has been with the team for past 4 years, which he highlighted as a great big advantage that basically the core is together and he knows his players. So when I listened to Deura, captain point guard, she said that they want to give all best, and they said that they respect their opponent, but they're not afraid of them.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we will see really aggressive, nice performance from them.
I mean, look at that. They qualified for the quarterfinals in the last 4 EuroBasket appearances. Obviously, that maiden bronze medal a couple EuroBaskets ago.
introduction of Junkan Jones, that's the one she made for herself.
So a big defensive matchup for Linskens tonight, I think. Adamant to Linskens, to Messman. Cross-screen action, open underneath, hesitates because of the larger Jones there, and a turnover, and Bosnia were going to run, but a good job by Mesdag there.
Yeah, absolutely. Great to slow down the Bosnians' offense, transition offense.
Screen, gets all the way to the basket. Good job there by Diura.
Yeah, she has used the fact that there was no one on the split line to help to cover this penetration.
Cut by Messman, almost turns the ball over. I think it goes off the face of Gajic. Good to see her back. She's battled with some injuries this year in EuroLeague, so you always want to see the best players for your country participating in an event like this.
Absolutely, working double-double what we can expect from her most probably in each game.
Adamant finds Messman. Little spin move.
Great move.
Come back middle, missed shot. Very, I mean, I can't say how many times I've seen Messman miss a shot like that in my life, and I've watched her a lot. So something, I think it's a great move. That's the kind of shot that Belgium wants to get.
Yeah, absolutely. And the fact that they know each other with Junkan Jones from the club, Yekaterinburg, I think it'll be interesting to see how they're going to compete against each other.
Gajic, three-point shot attempt, no good. Belgium running. Going baseline, finds Mesdag. You don't want to leave her open. Three-point shot attempt, little long, but the offensive rebound by Linskens there. Good job. Shot clock winding down, 6 seconds, 5. Little jump shot from Messman, she's off. Another almost offensive rebound by Linskens.
Yeah, I think that the absence of Rahman is going to be really important how the Linskens going to perform.
Tavic to Gajic, nice pass. Just off the mark. Julie Allman, wide open three-point shot attempt, and she's off, but who's there to clean it up? Messman gets the first 2 baskets for Belgium this afternoon.
Deora needs to definitely box her out, because if she wants to just reach, that's for sure Emma Messman is gonna win.
Jones puts the ball on the ground, a little shake and bake action. First foul for Belgium. I believe it's going to be on Linskens.
Yeah, I think it's important for Belgium team to push Junkan Jones away from the basket as much as they can. Yeah. We could see now the attempt of Emma Messman coming to double Junkan Jones, right? Because you have to. So in that point of view, obviously Junkan Jones needs to
three-point shot attempt by Tavic. She's off the mark. Mesdag. Awkward fall by her. Linskens turnover, trying to find Messman. Jones, another three-point shot attempt. She hit 1 from that area in the first half. Offense, almost an offensive rebound. And another turnover.
I don't know, I kind of have a feeling it's a little bit nervous beginning from the Belgian team. You know, there was that little hesitation from Linskens against Junkan Jones, then it was almost turnover. Now the fast break, obviously Emma Messman, not the player who should lead. But 3 turnovers is way too much for this experienced team at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, you know, they're no longer the Cinderella team. Yeah, three-point shot attempt just off the mark by Gajic. Julie Allemand pushing the ball. Finds Massey. She's off. So that's Billy Massey. We have Billy and Becky Massey. Becky Massey is the one who, Jones, good job getting all the way to the basket. So how is that? You have your 5-player receive an on-ball screen from 24 Tavic. You know, normally it's opposite. Yeah, that's difficult to guard.
But it just tells you how versatile Junkan Jones is, and she can play from anywhere.
Moving screen. Maybe a good job there by Tavic, exaggerating the hit a little bit. But a moving screen by number 34, Massey.
Yeah, I don't know if you could see Emma Mesman was cheering up her teammates. Yeah,
She didn't get her feet set.
Yes, the shoulder has been there. But Emma Mesman was cheering her teammates. It just, come on, guys, we gotta go, because the start is not what they can imagine.
Oh, nice pass. Gajic, Dura, three-point shot attempt, and it's good. I feel like the pace of the game right now is more beneficial towards Bosnia than it is for Belgium.
Yeah, even though we see the intention from Belgium to organize the game, but I think obviously it's the rhythm of the Bosnian game at the moment is played in the court.
Two-point shot missed by Mestag. That being said, Belgians have good looks. They've just missed them. Jones pulls up in transition. That shot was on. It was just a little long. Mestag to Dallaire. She's off. They're missing shots, and maybe it's a little bit of nerves. You know, you saw the press conference. I saw the press conference yesterday by Belgium. Hesitation by Mesman. She knocks it down. But they know that now the target's on their back. You know, people don't take them lightly. They're worried about Belgium, and for good reason. You know, I think this is a team that easily could medal.
Absolutely.
There you see Mestag pulling her team together. They want to talk about it.
Yeah, you know what, like, they do prepare a good positions offensively. They do kind of play a defense which I think they should improve, especially the help from the weak side. But offensively, they do have a positions. It's just about to get their composure, calmness, and make the shots.
Yeah. They're taking good shots, they're missing.
Yes, exactly.
So,
but that's basketball. Sometimes you make, sometimes you miss. You just you have to carry on and not to doubt yourself, because in their case, it's going to be on the worst. So I'm sure they're experienced enough, and in a couple of minutes, we're going to see them making these shots.
A little bit under 5 minutes left in this first quarter. 10-4 for Bosnia. Come out firing.
They were out of the court. Delic on the court for the first time.
Massey to Dallaire. Back screen action for Mesman. Bad pass, but they come up with the ball. Find Mestag for three. See, that looks good. Offensive rebound by Dallaire. That was a good-looking shot. That's a good shot. You want Mestag shooting.
Yeah, exactly. She's one of the sharpest shooter and leader of the Belgium team, so definitely yes.
Finds Billy Massey. Billy Massey. And Jones comes down with the rebound.
Yeah, Marina. Gajic at the moment, turnover. She didn't receive the ball well.
But she kicked it after two, right?
Yeah, hard for her dealing with the injuries as well. She probably will need a little time to get back to the rhythm. She missed some of the qualifiers as well, but still averaged 17.3 points, which is an incredible number anyway. Kind of seems the spacing is not what you're used to with the Belgium team at the moment.
It's not the same movement.
Yep.
Movement and spacing, right?
Absolutely. They're something we really look forward to see by Belgium is the ball movement, the movement on the court, which I think we haven't really seen it yet because obviously of the turnovers and everything. So they need to trust the system they play. Well, on the other hand, I have to give a credit to Coach Loyo because he's really prepared his team for the beginning of this game very well. You can see that they packing the inside, and once you can't hit the long shots, the other option is to go inside. And if they pack it, it's really hard for Belgium to play.
Mestag,
a bit
long three-pointer, almost rolls in. Surprise Jones with the rebound. She's going coast to coast. Little spin move, fadeaway jumper. 2 points is good.
That's so far. The individual action. Look at it. Athleticism for this big center.
7 points, 3 rebounds early in this game for Jones.
Great pass.
Nice pass by Mestag. Finds Dallaire wide open. Another missed shot, but they're good shots. Bosnia running. Dior takes it all the way to basket. No, excuse me, sorry, Basic.
Yeah, to be honest, I think it's just a matter of time. Pardon, it's just a matter of time when the Belgium's going to start to make shots. So Bosnia needs to use this momentum and get the most out of this beginning, which they're doing.
Let's try to see if we can hear what Coach Mestag is saying in this timeout.
Hey, we know what we have to do. You pick up Jones, hand in the face, and if she make it over you, okay, I will take it. If you have to control, don't bring help, just to number 10. We can control her, because this is inside, outside, this is 3 points. Come on. Okay. We go horns forward now. Horns forward, Emma. Okay, we have this. Okay. Kim, Hannah, you will do this, all right? After the pass and the handoff with Julie. Kiara, you move up. This is the pass. We get open Emma. All right, let's work inside now.
So, you know, like you said, listen, Jones, she's good. Hand up. If she makes it, we sacrifice it. But don't help off too much from other players, right?
Yeah, absolutely. They said it before the game at the press conference that she's going to score. She's going to contribute points-wise. But it's important how we're going to limit the others. And that could be a game changer or key of this game.
Full court pressure here from Bosnia. Mestag finds an open Messman, finds Alamond. Good job by Alamond getting all the way to the basket, switching to her left hand for a little basket.
That was just a show up what she's capable of. Like, if she's a female Michael Jordan, she would be a bit higher, but it's incredible.
Tavic to Gajic, into Jones. Jones back out to Delic. She's off. A little bit of overhelping maybe on Jones. I mean,
yeah, but
or she did a good job finding the open shooter.
Yeah, from both sides.
These are good shots. Offensive rebound from Linskin. She finds an open Messman. Two more points.
When the team is struggling, because at the moment they're shooting only 20%.
Yeah.
Who else should step up than your leader, your key player?
Absolutely.
And that's what we just seen with those mid-range shots from Emma Messman.
Yeah. Delic to Babic. Babic for three, and it's good. Gajic just saw her reaching over, pointing to her coach, saying, hey, I need a timeout. I've been playing 8 minutes straight and trying to guard Messman, so.
Yeah, Babic playing in Bosnia and Herzegovina, A1 division for Fanny.
Linskins to Mestag. Kim Mestag lets it fly, and it's good.
So the question is this the one? What gonna start Belgium?
Both these teams look a little winded to me right now. I think, you know, I talked about the pace of the game, how I thought it benefited Bosnia. Now both teams are starting to look a little tired.
Yeah, we've seen quite sharp start of the game, obviously, running up and down with the missed shots, because both teams knows after the rebound, as quick as they deliver the first pass, as more options they have to go a fast break or quick breaks. So I think, obviously, they will have to slow down a little bit, because it would be really incredible if they could keep that pace whole game.
So Julie Alamond checking out, and Julie Van Loo checking in for Belgium. Gajic is also out, getting a well-deserved breather. Good attack by number 25, Delic, sorry.
That was a great hesitation in the area to avoid the block.
Linkins finds Mestag. She won't hesitate. She's off, but who's there for the offensive rebound? Messman. Bello. Skip pass, open Mestag. But a moving screen, I believe that was on Kim Mestag.
Yeah, you were right. It was Kim Mestag.
So she picks up her first 5 players with 1. Good job defensively there by Mestag. She finds Messman running, and she misses an unusual, easy, open layup.
Yeah, that was a great defensive read from Kim Mesdag.
Yeah.
She just read that Dara wanted the bounce pass. You need to give it to your player high, especially if you want to deliver the ball to Janko Jones.
Yeah.
You don't want to bounce the pass. So it was easy for Kim Mesdag to get that ball.
A little cross-screen action here. Yeah, I saw that foul coming from a mile away. Just, you know, I understand Jura, she was trying to bump Messman, but you can't really go out of your way and bump her movement while you're also moving. Messman goes back into her. She drives baseline, gets a little contact, misses her layup. Jones comes up with the rebound. And your 5-player again leading the break.
Wow, that's almost like I'm jumping in here. Someone get that ball from her. How come that she's leading the 5
Joan
break?
Betta tries to get something going. She misses a layup. Last second shot attempt for Mesdag, and she's off the mark. So after 10 minutes, 19 to 11.
Yeah,
for Bosnia.
That exactly express what we've seen or heard from the Bosnian Deura. Here you see the score, 19-11, that they respect them, but they're not afraid of them. And it exactly was the beginning of the game. They put aggressivity defensively and forced Belgium to early 4 turnovers, which obviously put them mentally a little bit down. Gave them the doubt. Here we see the stats, 71 shooting for Bosnia for 2 points against 29 of Belgium. That's a game changer, this percentage, 71, it's crazy number. But to be honest, it's because they're really picking the good spots to penetrate to, and they're wide open. There's no help or anything.
Couple highlights from this quarter. First shot of the game for Jones, and she knocks that 3-pointer down. There you see Jura attacking the basket. No help side around. Easy 2 points for her. You know, we saw those statistics, and Belgium, neither Belgium nor Bosnia have attempted any free throw attempps.
Yeah, which is quite interesting, but to be honest, that just tells you that they're not enough aggressive to the rim.
Exactly.
And they just have to step it up, because that's 2 easy points if they get on that foul line shot. It could give them a bit, you know, calmness and a bit assurance that they just scoring the points. 11 points. Do you remember when we've seen that from Belgium within 1 quarter?
Don't forget about the FIBA Women's EuroBasket app that is ready for you to download right now. You can follow all the action. It's free to download. You won't miss out on anything. Well, start of the second quarter, 8-point lead for Bosnia. What did Belgium have to do, Teresa?
To be honest, I think they have to be a little bit more aggressive into the rim. I think they let the Bosnian defense to push them a little bit away. But they have to believe their shooting ability, because they were only shooting 23%, which is not really usually a fact for Belgium team. So just carry on, open up the floor, try to run the fast breaks anytime you can, score some easy points, and carry on.
Let's see if they listen to you. Nope.
But don't lose the ball so often, for sure.
Joan Betta, off-balance layup, she misses. Mesdag to Messman. Messman, little 2-point shot. Those are good shots. Those are her shots. Like you said, they're missing shots.
Yeah, but I believe it can't stay like this whole game. It would be really unfortunate, but them scoring 11 points in 1 quarter. Oh, that was a pass to us in here. Commentary position. But 11 points, imagine that's 44 points during the game. There's no way that they could play in this pace. So obviously, they just have to keep the trust in them and faith that it's going to come. That sometimes it happens. You either have days or dawn, but important is just to carry on, and then it's going to come.
So a turnover. Ball to Belgium. They're going to set something up here. Messman. Good job by Gajic there, no?
Yeah, great defense. We already mentioned it in previous games. So important to challenge that pass as well, especially when you're guarding one of the best players in the world.
Belgium ball out of bounds, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Another unforced turnover.
Yeah, that's the 7th one so far in this game. And we're not used to that. It almost seems like they're not on the same page. I don't know if it's this heat that gets them a little bit, but definitely 7 turnovers is way too much.
Could it be nerves? Because now they're expected to win.
Yeah, and they mentioned it that it didn't work out well for them last EuroBasket.
Mestag finds Linskins, back to Mestag.
Who's going to be the one who's going to score?
Another missed easy basket. Uncharacteristic from what we've seen typically from Belgium. Quick three-point shot, that's off the mark. Belgium with the rebound. Van Loo pushing it now. She finds Messman.
I think it's like a 5th fast break within 2 minutes, and that's great effort from Belgium. It's just missing the last bit to score.
Mestag, three-point shot. She's off the mark. Rebound.
Oh, she needs to attack her. That's a big mismatch now. Mazemon isolated with Deura. That's the thing. You want to attack her.
Jones.
Oi.
Foul. Continuation. No, 2 shots. So Linksons is going to pick up her 2nd personal foul. Not great news for Belgium.
We see Coach Philip Mestag already reacting to it and taking Linskins out of the court. Doesn't want to risk anything as he knows she needs to be on the court, especially the second half of the game.
And this is where, Teresa, do you think they're missing Raman?
I think so. I think Raman is like improving, but every year she played a more important position within the team.
Like role.
Exactly, role. Thank you. She's not the superstar on going like on visible, but she does so much behind the scene work for the Belgium team, and I think that is definitely a point, especially losing her last minute. As you mentioned before, it could definitely influence the Belgium team.
Gilles all the way to the basket. She misses. Gajic comes up with the rebound. And now Bosnia are going to take their time and set up their offense here. Drancic with the ball. She attacks the basket going left. Off the mark. Massey with the rebound. Turnover by Alamond.
That was the pass she had to throw because Van Loo was wide open running
Jones,
the court.
they double.
Great pass.
Wide open three-point shot attempt just off the mark, but Gajic there for the offensive rebound. Thought she was going to go back up with that.
I was as well because she didn't really have anyone on her. But you know what? Better than make a mistake to prepare.
Jura to Gajic. And Gajic knocks it down.
Okay, that's the reason why she didn't take that shot.
Yeah,
she wanted
player
a 3.
gets the offensive rebound. Maybe missed an easy 2-point opportunity under the basket, but guess what? She knocks down the 3 at the end.
Better.
Van Loo draws the foul. She's going to the free throw line. It does seem to me a little bit that this Belgium team look a little tired.
Yes, I can agree because we see loads of them like heavily breathing, being a bit red in their face,
kind of grabbing their knees.
Yeah, but to be honest, the game it has a quite high tempo. If you imagine first 2 minutes of this quarter, Belgium team run like 5 fast breaks. That's great effort from this team, so it does make you a bit tired. So now it's up to the point guard to recognize it, and I think to start to manage a little bit the tempo of the game because you can't literally run like that whole game. So give your teammates a little bit time to breathe out and organize.
We saw Kim Mestag there go to the bench, and now Wheelers has checked in number 32 for Belgium. Gajic. Jura. Good defense or hustle. Just is unable to come up with the ball. Shot clock winding down. 2-point floater by Babic. Those are the kind of plays you need to make, and she made them.
Yeah, Bosnian teams really play without any fear. Really, they're not scared of Belgium.
Now
and you can
Wheelers
see.
to Massey. Massey finds Messman. Messman in the low post. Good job, nice patience.
And she
draws the foul.
Absolutely, she's just communicating with her teammates. Just clear space for me. I want to play one-on-one because I have a Gajic on my back, and she knows as quicker as they get her into foul troubles, it's better for them because she's one of the key players of the Bosnian team.
So Gajic picking up her second personal foul in this first half action. Messman, she's not going to miss from there.
To be honest, I think she's, one of the players who's actually able to score at the moment. 8 points for Emma Messman.
2-3 zone here after a made free throw for Belgium.
Yeah, sometimes you put this strategy into the place to change the rhythm for the offensive team, but also sometimes it's, great 2 points.
2-point pull-up.
Sometimes it helps you to change the pace as well, to change something.
Julie Alleman. Offensive rebound by Messman. Kick back out to her. Good job. I think that was a good little hesitation, aggressive dribble move by Allemond. Picks up the foul.
Yeah, she just used her ability of how quick player she is, and she knew that her defender was quite stuck on her closely, so that's exactly a great decision to attack her and draw fouls.
Messman finds Mestag. Out of ball. Now Wheelers, she lets it fly. She's off the mark. Jones almost with the rebound that rolls into the hands of Mestag. Probably a little bit of a forced shot there by Mestag. She had 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Yeah, miscommunication, not a great pass there by Tabic. Didn't give time for Jones to set up. You know, you can't hit your low post when they're not ready for the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta wait till she makes the position and she's able to receive the ball.
Adamond to Messman, and it's kind of finally, this is what Adamond creating for her teammates, and her teammates knocking it down. That's what we're used to seeing from Belgium.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened so far.
The only player who does actually use it is Emma Messman. But I have to say, I'm quite impressed with Bosnian game because you can see they have nothing to lose. They just keep playing their game. They've been aggressive. They play, they packing the inside defensively, obviously to make it harder for Belgium to attack it. And I think they do great. They perform really well today.
But it's exactly what you said at the beginning of the game. It's dangerous to play a team that has nothing to lose. And right now, you can tell that the way Bosnia are playing, minus that last air ball there by Tabic, you can tell that they're playing with absolutely nothing to lose.
Absolutely, and they just trust their ability. They know what they're capable of. They made it here, so obviously they're not a bad team. And I'm quite impressed.
Mestag wide open, three-point shot. She misses, but Messman with the rebound. Julie Alleman goes pop-up, jump shot after the screen. 7-point lead with just over 3 minutes left in this second quarter. Gajic, three-point shot attempt. She's off the mark, but I think that's going to be another foul on Massey, which is going to mean it's her third.
Yeah, and that's very early in the game because obviously the Belgium team will need her. And this is exactly where it shows the Ramon's absence as well because they're a bit shorter in that front court. And now we will see Gelder stepping in.
I mean, we keep talking about they're missing Ramen, but they also are missing Waters. So those are two post players for a Belgium team that's a little thin in the post area.
Yeah, absolutely. But however, I still believe that Belgium is definitely a medal contender in this championship. It's just, you know,
Good defense there by Belgium.
It's not easy to play a first game of the championship.
Whoa! Oh, nice no-look pass by Julie Allemande to number 23, Geldof, who just checked into the game. That's what we're used to.
Yeah, that's what we used to, and I think that's what we can expect, especially. I think it's more for Belgium, like, to get over this first half when nothing really worked for them offensively, and just be ready for the second half, and I think we will see the old Belgium we used to.
Hey, all 5.
Timeout called for Bosnia.
Dobre bilo. First quarter, first 15 minutes is okay. Defense is okay. 22 points, you let them score. But don't hurry in the offense. Hey, make a good screen, call the sets, and move the ball, and use the good screens. And situation will come. Don't force. Hey, ball, 4 down, but good finish screen,
So, you heard the coach there.
Yeah, of course, he said don't force, obviously offensively, and just play your game. And that's true, because forcing only makes errors or leads to turnovers. And so far, Bosnians were really good when they organized and prepared the positions and prepared what they wanted to play, either if it was a penetration for the small players or post up of Gajic or Jungin Jones. So that was a good point. You have no reason why to rush, why to force. You're leading in this game. Just carry on playing good defense and keep the Belgium down the point-wise.
And a turnover here for Bosnia. Absolutely not what you want to see, especially after a timeout. I'm sure Coach Loya is not too happy about that. Good job for Belgium. I mean, with the way that they've played, 2 minutes, 46 seconds left in the second half, if Belgium can just kind of narrow the gap a little bit more, you'll say, okay, you know what, we're not in that bad of a position considering how many easy shots we missed and how we played in the first half.
That's absolutely right. I don't think they're in bad position at all. They had shot like 28% in the first half, which is just a crazy number for this experienced team, but it happened.
Messman to Mestag. Mestag hesitates. She thought about that shot. Allemande trying to create. She finds Messman. Back to Mestag. Shot clock winding down. They have a wide open Messman. Yeah. For an easy basket.
Yeah, 13 points and a Messman.
And they use the clock.
Yeah, absolutely. They do read the game very well.
Gajic taking Messman off the dribble. Good job there by her.
Yeah, the best response is to get a quick
nice
basket.
Backdoor cut by Messman. Wide open Mestag in the corner. And her shot is off. Again, offensive rebound, but a turnover. And Bosnia comes up with the ball.
Great effort from Babic to save that ball for them to get the possession.
Jones. Wait. Miscommunication.
Yep. I think she meant that pass for Deura lifting up from the corner, but that's what it didn't happen.
Belgium with the ball. Can they cut into this lead of Bosnia? Allemande attacking baseline, trying to find someone wide open as a Mestag, and she lets it fly, but she's off again. Jones, good defense there by Geldof, but she turns the ball over. No, it's a scramble and an easy layup for Allemande. But that's what you need to see, you know?
You
Good
want to
job
see
by
the
Mestag, because she's missing her shots, but she's trying to do everything else.
Exactly, and that's the true leader, you know, when it doesn't have to.
And here she is again on the floor, and another turnover, and an easy fast break for Belgium. No surprise, quick, another timeout there for Bosnia. Coach Goran Loya, not too happy with what he sees in the last minute and a half.
Yeah, and to be honest, Belgium responded to the terrible percentage of shooting the best way now at the end of this first half. Just play aggressive defense and get easy shots from fast break.
Katastrofa, kako je lagane poene. Sve okej, jedan do bonusa. Jedan do bonusa. Ajde ovako. Ajde, tri, ali nek Babić izađe. Nek Babić izađe. Babić, tri. Eto, JJ, Marica. A JJ, pop, you'll get down.
Here you see the hustle by the Belgian players getting on the floor. It's those 50-50 balls that we call, right? I mean, this is EuroBasket.
Exactly. You want to see bodies on the floor fighting for the ball, and that's a great advert for this level of the basketball and this championship, that even the superstars are not worried about to put their bodies down on the floor to fight for their teams and nations.
Yeah, and it's now only a 1-point lead for Bosnia with 1 minute left in the second quarter. Jones. Tavic. Babic.
Great defense from Belgium.
Gajic with the ball up top. She finds Jones underneath the basket.
Yeah, and we hear again. I think the first part of that possession, Geldof played great defense on Duncan Jones, being in front of her, protecting that ball to come to her hands. And then the second count of Duncan Jones, she didn't catch, and obviously she ended up behind her. And that's, once you're behind the player, you already lost, and especially with the quality of what Duncan Jones has.
I mean, neither you and I were post players, so
I always
we
wished
can
for.
say, you know, well, you should have denied or three-cornered the whole way and not got stuck behind. Like you said, she did a pretty good job on the first rotation, pass inside, but it's hard to continually sort of deny and not get stuck behind, especially against a very good player like Jones, who's going to know how to reseal and repost when the ball gets kicked out.
Absolutely.
Mestag up top, back to Almond. She decides to pop. Just short. Thought she was going to get that friendly roll. More or less 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. You can't imagine Bosnia wanting to take an early shot here. 5 seconds left. Jones is going to let it fly. Belgium with the ball, but they get out running. Julie Almo with a little floater, but oh, Geldof was there for the offensive rebound and putback, but she just missed it. I actually thought Julie Almo might have been able to take one more dribble and gone in, but I think she didn't quite know.
Yeah, I think she signalized that she didn't see the clock, and she thought it's already running off. So
halftime score: Bosnia and Herzegovina 30, Belgium 28. Who would have thought Belgium would be down by 2 points after 20 minutes?
Yeah, who would have thought? But Bosnia obviously fulfilled what they came into this championship with, that they can respect, but they're not worried and afraid. Here we see some stats, crazy stat for Belgium. Only 1 3 points made, 7% compared to 24, which is not high either.
No.
But just shooting this low is not obviously what we know by Belgium team. 18 rebounds, 25 for Belgium, big difference. What I have to say is that considering that Bosnians has been the best offensive rebounding team in the qualifiers, averaging 16 offensive rebounds, they only kept them to 2 in the first half, which is pretty good to keep them this low, because obviously every offensive rebound gives you another possession to attack. So that's good for Belgium.
Couple couple of the top plays here from the first half. Jones's three-point shot there. Dura attacking the basket. This is where Belgium, Bosnia really came out, especially in the first quarter. No hesitation in their offensive ability. They were attacking. Belgium were missing. Gajic out to Dura. So you know why Bosnia has a small 2-point lead over Belgium, but I think the last 5 minutes of the second quarter, you really kind of saw the Belgian character, the Belgian style of play.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it just showed them that if you're missing the shots, you just need to step up defensively to force the opponent into turnovers and run some floor and get the easy baskets, because that's actually what brought them back into the game, to that 2 points difference in the score only. So I'm sure they're experienced enough together with Coach Mestak, who knows that obviously you can carry on shooting, but something has to a little bit change as well to bring back that shooting. So I think that's what we're going to see in the second half from Belgian team. Yeah, we see some highlights. We just seen Jonken Jones, who is actually the key player for Bosnia. But what I have to highlight is her consistency and her taste and joy of the play as well. She doesn't give up. If she didn't get it first time, she goes get herself open and goes cut again. You know, she just keeps fighting and trying to really carry the Bosnian team on her back.
Emma Messman, slow start that ends up having a big first half, and that's what you expect from one of the best players in the women's game right now. She has 13 points so far, played a lot of minutes, 19 minutes already, 7 rebounds for her, a couple turnovers, uncharacteristic though.
Quite a few times in this tournament. Great play by Dominguez. Oh, that's the difference. That is the difference, folks. Where her value is now to this Belgian team. Oh, look at the pass again. Oh, my goodness me. That is ridiculous. Carprio, the greatest showwoman. Oh, and she got rejected by Vadeva. Suddenly she's become the slot machine.
Driving all the way in and got stripped. Liptarovic still checks to throw it up there for Bentley. Oh! Alex Bentley beating the buzzer at the half of Belarus. What a backlash from them. Have dug deep on defense for the entirety. Petrovic trying to finally put them to bed, and does. There will be 1.9 seconds to respond, but Petrovic brings this crowd to its feet.
Well, top scorer for Belgium, like we talked about, Emma Messman, my opinion, one of the best players in the women's game at the moment. 13 points. She has 7 rebounds to go along with that, 4 offensive. And the funny thing is, she missed some shots that I haven't seen from her before. Easy shots, fast break layup. She could easily have close to 20 points right now had she made those easy shots that we're not used to her missing. So I think considering everything, 13 points, 7 rebounds by one of the best players in the world after struggling a little bit early. Not too bad.
Yeah, I think she's a great teammate because the whole team was struggling, so she obviously was joining. No, I'm just obviously joking now, but yeah, absolutely sure. I confirm your words. She's one of the best players, and she was the one who carried the team when no one could hit the shot, so she was the one hitting few. So that's really important as well for the mental state of the team. And here we'll see top scorer of Bosnia, Jonken Jones. She has 9 points, 9 rebounds. Great numbers as well, even though I would expect her to have a bit more points at this stage, considering that she should be a really key player. And as well, if you look at her ability, the athleticism she has, yeah, she's only shooting 1-5 from threes, which she took quite a lot of shots, to be honest. I think she should more force herself to pack under the rim. But I would expect them to play with her a little bit more in the second half if they want to carry on the great performance from the first half.
Yeah, I agree with you. And up shortly, we'll have a little halftime interview by both coaches. So game leaders for Belgium, Messman 13 points, Messman 7 rebounds, and 4 assists for Kim Mestdag. If they had a hustle play statistic, I think Kim Mestdag would also be in that category.
Yeah, and as true leader, you know, if you can't contribute yourself the way you normally used to, you still keep fighting. Here we see Eva Meesman, 13 points. She's shooting 60% from 2. Excellent percentage, even though that she missed a couple easy shots. But she normally shoots, I would say, even higher. But back to Kim Mestdag, she does everything what's expected from her as a leader of the team on and off court. So if you can't contribute yourself point-wise, which team is used to, just bring something else. And she's doing it. She's bringing the hustle, she's bringing the energy, defensive deflections, which is really important as well.
Again, we should have some coaches' interviews coming up for you guys soon.
Here, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Jones 9 points, Jones 9 rebounds, and Gajic 2 assists. As we already mentioned, Jones is close to double-double, but I would expect her to step up a little bit more in the second half. I wouldn't even say defensively. I think she does a great job, but I think offensively, point-wise, I think the team of Bosnia will need her here. 9 points, shooting 43%, 9 rebounds. Not bad, but I don't know, I can't help it, Shana. I want to more see her under the
That's
ring.
pretty much the season, the question. You were satisfied with the first half. Do you think you've got what it takes to replicate the same? I mean, you've got 20 minutes to play. Do you think you can, you know, do the same 20 minutes?
We will try. We'll do our best. We had a great 12, 13 minutes maybe. We were going down in the second quarter of the second quarter, like last 5 minutes of the first half. We'll try to keep high intensity and play good defense in the third quarter, and that will, by my opinion, decide. If we stay close in the third quarter, we have good chances.
What was your message during halftime? Is there something specific, or, you know?
Just like we stopped playing our game. We didn't move without ball. Moving without ball was not so good in the last 5 minutes of the second half. We stopped calling the sets. We stopped playing transition. Just like I have a feeling that the players maybe got really tired, maybe because of this hot temperature here inside the gym, and we'll try to fix it.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Philip, that was a very strange first half. I mean, what was it? Was it nerves or?
I'm a little bit disappointed about the start of my team because really I was thinking a lot. My team was a lot more mature than just this. But you can see the nerves are also in our team, and we didn't play. We didn't follow really our game plan in the beginning, defensively and also in offensive. We missed too much open shots. We missed open layups. So this is unbelievable. So, but we took it back, and so. I'm very positive for the second half, so if we can continue like we finished our quarter two, so I think we can go over Bosnia, and we have to take the win, and we will.
And maybe making shots. Huh? You're 1 for 14 3-pointers.
Yeah, normally we are a really good shooting team, but right now we are 1 for 14. So, and also we didn't attack well the basket because we could only shoot 3 times a free throw. So this is not good enough. So this is the remarks I was giving in the locker room, and I hope I can see some changements on the floor.
Have a good one. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I mean, it's kind of what I saw and what I felt as well. So you saw the disappointment in Mestag's face. Obviously, Coach Loya for Bosnia was a little disappointed with the last minutes as well. So we'll see who has the energy to stay up for the second half.
Great to have you. You go in this elbow and make the curve, go feet again. Shuffle screen, pick it. If we needed a side screen with you, have any kind of problems with the fouls. Just you have two. The rest, no fouls. Show me aggression now from the beginning on the guards, especially you 3 guards. They can switch the guards all the time. Be aggressive like they are. Okay? They have first possession after that game. After that, try 0, but till the end. Let's go.
What I believe.
Well, hello and welcome back to the second half action here at the FIBA Women's EuroBasket. Group C, Bosnia and Herzegovina against Belgium. Slight 2-point lead for Bosnia and a quick turnover to start the third quarter for Belgium.
Almost brings me back to the first half. It's a very similar start into the second half with the turnover on both sides.
Julie Allemande to Messiman. And the game is tied. Gajic. Tavic trying to get something going for her team. She pulls up and knocks it down.
If you can't give the ball to anyone, just look for your own option. That's what Tavic just did.
Linskens, Messman, Dallaire. Shot clock winding down. Messman drives to the basket.
It was a great body fake to make Gajic to move a different direction than she intended to penetrate. To great move.
But I also thought that was really good offense by Belgium. You know, they ran, the ball transferred from one side of the court to the other court. People were coming off of on-ball screens. They were passing the ball.
And they didn't
use
rush.
the clock.
Yeah.
They didn't rush.
They didn't
exactly.
rush
and they ended up with a good layup by the best player of the team. Jones, Jura. Foul on Mestag. That's going to be her second foul of the game. Tavic, Jura, using a screen from Gajic. Gajic pops. Mismatch opportunity here. Back out to Jura. She reverses it. Ball gets reversed all the way to the corner. And a three-point shot from Babic.
That's such unselfish play from Bosnia right now. To share the ball to the player who's in the best position of momentum.
Messman. To Adelman. Adelman attacking. Wide open, Kim Mestag.
Nope.
Still not falling.
Still not there, but here we go. She straight away got a steal.
Straight away again, the hustle play.
Yeah, and that's what you mentioned at the halftime, Shona. It's just, no matter if she doesn't score as much as she used to, she's such a beneficial player to the Belgian team. Either with the effort, with the steals, with deflections. That's what true leader does.
Yeah. Very uncharacteristic shooting night for Mestag because she's a shooter and she's open, so you want to see her shoot those shots. But I mean, she's 1 for 9 right now from three-point range.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the games she will probably want to forget in terms of her individual performance.
Gajic under the basket, nice up and under, but the defense by Messman. I thought she had Messman beat there for a second.
Yeah, but
look at this. Look at this. She had her beat, and then Messman gets back.
Yeah, that's experience against inexperience, let's say. She was waiting for guys to put that ball up to the last second.
Oh, little fancy move underneath. Tavic, I think, draws the foul.
Yeah, that's on the first personal for Emma Misman. So that's not bad at all.
Look at this. Hesitation. Oh yeah, definitely a foul.
Yeah, it was almost like Tavic didn't even want to, you know, make that basket. It was literally just a draw and fall.
First free throw is good for Tavic. Oh no, the foul went to Linskin, so that's her third personal.
That's not what you want to hear, being a Belgian fan.
Misses the second. Messman with the rebound. Now Julie Alemon finds Mestag. Messman wide open at the top of the key. She's off. Linskens tips the rebound out to a cutting Messman for an easy 2 points.
That was a great offensive effort from Linskens. Tipped that ball to Messman's hand. Boy.
So I think the foul's going to go ahead and be called on Messman, which is only going to be her first foul. Yeah, I mean, good job by Gajic kind of protecting the ball, getting her off you. Babic. to Jones. Jones has been quiet at the beginning of this third quarter.
Yeah, we mentioned it at the halftime that we would like to see her contribute a little bit more, being more like visible for Bosnian team, but it's been quite opposite.
Messman to Delaire. And then I think a foul on Gajic, trying to deny that pass into Messman.
I think what Belgium team does very well is to deliver the ball to Emma Messman, to her positions, and just giving her touches, because she's such a key element of that team, and she definitely can't complain not having enough touches.
Yeah.
And that's really good in terms of a strategy for the Belgian team.
So Linkson's coming out because she has those 3 fouls. Billy Massey checking in. Oh, Delaire cutting to the basket. Not sure if it was for Massey or Delaire, but it doesn't matter. It's an assist for Messman and 2 points for Belgium. And the game is tied again, 36-36, just under 6 minutes to play in this third quarter. Tavic, pull up, and it's good.
Excellent move from Emma Messman. She saw that Jungle Jones got stuck in that screen, and she used her right hand to protect. She used the rim to protect the ball against the block from Jonathan Jones. So excellent read from Emma Messman.
I mean, I think there's a reason why she has 21 points already in this game. Here you see the little pick and pop action earlier in the third quarter, that she's just so skilled. It's hard to stop her. Like you said, she drove left but finished right and used her body and basket to protect herself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh. Tough shot by Tavic, but Gajic is there for the offensive rebound, and now a wide open Babic for 3, and it's good! They're not going away. When you think Belgium is playing better, Bosnia has an answer.
Absolutely, they play completely fearless at the moment. They just have a response to every Belgian basket.
Turnover by Julie Allemande. Gajic pushing it. Finds Guerra for 3 in transition, and it's good! Timeout called by Coach Mestag.
Yeah, the duo Tavic-Deura works very well at the moment for Bosnian team defensively. And Coach Loyo has mentioned it in that timeout. Just don't force, but don't be afraid, and just play your game.
Exactly, and the thing is, so right now we see...
Come on, guys. Hey, you need to know tomorrow it's
We'll take a quick listen in on Coach Mestag right now.
We have to do it now. And stay in our rules. Hey, if we have a side pick, we decide with Gajic, okay, we are the situation we have it. And we are closer. Come on. Take a deep board, take it back if they take a no board, and don't give up looks. Go 42 now with you. 42, all right? So with you, to have the screen at the end, right? Together with Kim, right? We keep Emma up top against Jones, all right? Come on, 1.
So you heard it. It's more like, guys, you know what you're supposed to do. It's nothing new. But for me, Teresa, I was just gonna say, so Jones, one of the best players, one of the best young players. Obviously, she proved that this year in Ekaterinburg, winning the FIBA Women's EuroLeague title. Her qualification statistics for this tournament. Guess what? They're up 6, and she hasn't scored yet in this third quarter.
I know, that's even more surprising. But we mentioned it before. It depends, like, how the other... We will be wanted to see how others going to support her, and that's what's happening right now. They performing really well.
And she finally gets it to go. And she probably said finally as well. Good job there out of the timeout to run the play. I'm sure that's exactly what they wanted to try and get. And she was able to knock it down. Massey on Jones. Can Jones knock it down? No. And I think Jones has picked up a technical. She's gonna have to be careful and stop talking to the ref because she just got one technical. If she gets another one,
she would have to leave. We've seen that in the previous game already, so she definitely needs to now take a moment to calm down. I know that she was calling for a foul, but to be honest, I think refs officials do a pretty good job so far at this championship. If it was the foul or not, only she knows, but I think she should more force herself to get into the basket and attack that rim, because that's where she's strong. She's so athletic, she's so big, and if she's not gonna score, she's at least gonna draw some fouls.
Yeah. Alamont with the ball. Little down screen action here for Messman. Back to Mestag. Mestag using a screen. She finds an open Massey who drives. No one really there for her. Little turnaround jump shot. Maybe not the shot that they were looking for. And Gajic is able to save the ball, and now Tavic is pushing it for Bosnia. Jones open, corner three. She's just off, but Babic there, Gajic. Lots of players on the ground. Gajic is grabbing her face, her nose maybe. Not really what you want to see if you're a Bosnia fan.
That scramble of the bodies in there, again, we've seen. It just tells you how much each player wants to grab that ball.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she's going to be okay.
I think it's her nose. I'm not sure. Take a look. This is what you need. I mean, this is you saw Coach Mestag say in the timeout, hey, now, not tomorrow. And both these teams are playing like that, and it's what you need. You need players sacrificing their body, getting on the floor, making, you know, the dirty plays.
Yeah, absolutely. Every ball could decide the game, so you're absolutely right. Every possession matters.
So she looks okay. Maybe a little shaken up. Ooh! Almost a turnover there.
I'm still showing I can't really. I wish to see Jenkins Jones. She has a Maxi on her back, who is not as experienced, who is slower than her. I would love to see her post up down under the rim to see what the Belgian defense gonna do.
Yeah, and you know, you said that. I think she's settling for three-point shots. She's only 1 of 6.
Yeah, and because it's easy
inside to Gajic.
Oy.
And Gajic, she misses the layup, but I think she draws the foul on Messman, which is going to be Messman's second foul, I believe. We'll take a look here. Oh, she might have got away with a little bit of an offensive push on Van Loo. Against Van Loo, sorry. Either way, 2 free throws for the lefty Gajic. She misses the first. But she makes the second. Van Loo checked in for Julie Alamont, getting a well-deserved break. Also Mestag in for Delaire. Belgium, nice ball movement. And Kim Mestag receives a beautiful bounce pass from Emma Messman, and 2 more points, and now a 1-point lead only for Bosnia. Delic picks up her dribble, finds Tavic.
Yeah, it was a great offensive play from Belgium. That was the Belgium we know. They literally, their ball movement and the movement generally on the floor is usually so good, which we've been missing a little bit in this game today. But that previous offense definitely showed some change of a strong and weak side, and movement, cutting from a weak side, and finishing with Kim Mestag, who needs the points for her confidence for the longer shots.
Linksons checking in for Messman, getting a well-deserved breather. I can't imagine it being too long. Timeout for Bosnia.
Babić nek ubaci. Babić nek ubaci. Znači samo just go over team Matea. Over the screen here. Matea. Babić go on this side and Anja from this side through the game. Split her here, take a shot. 5 seconds.
So, 11 assists and 13 turnovers for Bosnia. Not exactly the statistical line that you want to see, you know? Obviously, you would like to have more assists than turnovers. They are still up 1 against Belgium.
Yeah, which I'm sure if someone would have told them before this game, they would have take it with all 10, with both hands, basically. Whoa, what a shot.
What a shot there by Delic. I believe it was her, yes. Angela Delic with a tough 2-point pull-up to push the lead up to 3. And an offensive moving screen on Lixens, and that's her 4th.
Yeah, that's a 4th. Now it comes to Coach Mestak's decision.
So I said, you know, Messman deserves a little bit of a breather. It
Not
was
too long.
around 30 game seconds because, I mean,
it seems it's going to be a tough championship for her because I think...
Messman?
Yeah.
And the minutes that she is having to play?
Loads of minutes to play, I think, because obviously with the absence of Raman and inexperience of Maxi.
Yeah. She's played over 26 minutes already today. And don't forget, they have a game tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tough
absolutely.
basket by Babic for Bosnia. And they are just playing, in my opinion, nothing to lose.
Exactly, but as Coach Lawyer mentioned, the end of the first half, the energy dropping, I think they're definitely back on the horse.
3-point shot for Julie Alemang and the assist by Messman, and that's exactly what you need. You need people, everyone stepping up right now. Here's that full court defense by Van Loo. Tavic using an on-ball screen by Jones. Jones trying to wide open Gajic. Nothing. Rebound pull down by Alemang. She's pushing the ball, trying to get someone open. She finds Van Loo, who passes to Mestag. Oh, that was good from our end.
Yeah.
That was a good-looking shot, just hit the back rim.
And who else to pick for the long shot than Hannah Mestak, who is an excellent shooter as well.
Yeah, sorry, I should... Kim Mestag's on the bench, so if I say Mestag right now, it's Hannah Mestag. Jones inside, an easy 2 points. And that's one of the first 2 points baskets, or basket around a shot around the basket that Jones has attempted in this 3rd quarter.
And see, it was so easy for her to get it. Like, I think she should definitely pack herself in there and try to play.
In and out. No one's rebounding.
It's a good decision from Pavic to slow down a bit the rhythm because the game has been a quite high tempo in this temperature.
About a 2 to 3 second shot clock differential. So obviously Bosnia want to use the clock. 5 seconds left. Ball's on the ground. 3 seconds to get a shot off. Will they get it? And they don't. So 1.5 seconds left for Belgium. Not sure Bosnia knows right now because it might be a little easy shot for Julie Alemang.
Oh yeah, you're
on the floor. Or Mestag.
And they managed to get it off.
I'm pretty sure that pass by Messman was not intended for Hannah Mestag, but it actually was a pretty decent look. So after 30 minutes of play, Bosnia up 51-47 over Belgium.
So here we see stats still not getting it for Belgium. 3-point shots 15%. On the other hand, Bosnia 7-2 for 2 points. Incredible because they're not forcing their shots. They really preparing the positions. Great performance from Bosnia.
Very important to not let them score more than 8 or 10 points.
So, few highlights from this quarter. Allemande to Messman.
Yeah,
It's gonna be an Emma Messman quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. She's having 22 points, 10 rebounds, already double-double for the Belgium team. Shooting 62% as one of the few of the Belgium team, obviously. But she's definitely showing us why she's considered as one of the best players at the moment on the world. So it's gonna work. The last quarter for Belgium is finally the shooting is gonna improve, or what's gonna happen. I think the Bosnian teams is playing fearless, and actually they smell that they could surprise and upset Belgian team. So we'll see what the last quarter is gonna bring.
And you know, we keep talking about Jones and 11 points, 10 rebounds, already a double-double, but you saw there in the highlights that three-point shot from the corner, number 7, Nikolina Babic, 15 points, 6 of 7 shooting so far tonight. She's been great for them as well.
Yeah,
she's kept them in the game. I mean, everyone stepped up and had big shots for Bosnia, but Babic has done it more on a consistent level.
Absolutely. I think they're well balanced.
Van Loo to Mestag. Mestag down inside to Massey. Massey takes her time, but she travels. Good defense by Bosnia.
That's a 14th turnover for Belgium. I'm sure Coach Mestag won't be happy to hear that number. It's just giving the ball to Bosnian team and another position for them to prepare, organize as Coach Loyo instructed them, and try to score 2 or 3 points. I see some pressure right now from Belgium team.
Good job. Tabic, though, finds a little bit of an opening, kicks it out to Jones. Jones attacking, spin move in the key. She misses, but Gajic there for the rebound. Fortunately, she's not able to hold on to it, and Belgium are running. Skip pass, Mestag. Decides to wait, use the ball screen. Out to Messman. Hand off to Allemande. Allemande. Mestag. Nice little pull-up jump shot. She misses. Belgium almost comes down with the rebound, but unfortunately, it was almost, she was just falling down and couldn't control her body. And I think Billy Massey comes up with her 4th foul.
Yeah. Again, we come into the fact that the Belgian team is a bit short in there, especially if their bigs get into foul troubles with the absence of Rahman. But I think, again, the previous possession, we've seen a good offense. Oh, great play. But it's just they need to score.
Yeah. Allemande trying to attack. Good defense by Diarra. Messman, Gajic with the nice hands picking the pocket. Find Babic into Jones, double team, who's open? Tabic, nice pass into Gajic. She misses though. Oh, and a foul is gonna come. I think it's gonna be against Billy Massey, and that might be her 5th. It is.
Yeah,
I mean, we have the advantage of replays. For me, it looked like she was going after the defensive rebound. So that's the 5th foul on Billy Massey. She's checking out. Serena Lynn Geldof checking into the game. Keep in mind, I mean, you also have Linksons on the bench, another post player. Nice move.
I'm not sure if the shortest player is allowed even to shoot under the frame with all the bigs around, but that's what just happened.
And +6 for Bosnia. Allemande finds Messman. Allemande to Messman. She hesitates, puts the ball on the ground, little shot. She misses. Jones with the rebound. I think they look tired. Belgium, sorry.
Yeah, but you know what, like, I have to confirm it because Mesman's playing already 30 minutes in this game. She doesn't really have any space to go on the bench and rest due to foul troubles of her teammates. And I can only agree, but to be honest, I think a big credit to Bosnian team. They look so much fresher and so much fearless.
Yeah. I mean, Messman playing big minutes. So Jones has played all the 30 minutes. We have Babic just under. You have Gajic playing over 30 minutes. Both these teams don't have a big bench that they go to and use. So you're a wide open layup. She misses. Gajic running in for the rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball.
Yeah, that's a hard Gajic right now displayed because she just went all the way from the foul line shot for that rebound to cover the missed shots of her teammate. It's incredible, but you're right, Joe. I think Belgium looks a bit tired, and I don't know if it's the climate both countries are located at, but Bosnians looks at the moment so much fresher.
I mean, it is warm in here, and you can see the coaches are sweating, the players are sweating. You and I are struggling with the heat, so I can't imagine what it's like running up and down the court. But, hey, it's EuroBasket. You gotta dig down, you gotta fight. Who's on the ground? Mesdag finds Messman. Delaire, quick 2-point fast break basket for Belgium. Exactly what they need.
And again, it came from Kim Mesdag being on the floor, stealing that ball, saving it, and passing it to the fast break.
You know, maybe she hasn't had the best shooting day today, but she has done a lot of other little things for this Belgium team. Gajic over to Delic, inside to Jones. They're doubling Jones inside, but wide open Diarra. Ooh, Diarra. I have a hard time rolling my R's like you do.
Yeah, that was a kick out from
Messman.
Oh, that's a cut.
Inside, beautiful pass from Alemond.
You know what I like and I love in that Belgian team? You see that eye contact that players having with each other all the time. So they just give the look to each other like, yes, I'm ready to pass you this excellent pass, go. And she just goes and delivers.
Hey, we are okay.
I ain't talking about just about you. Y'all take care of the ball. We need it this time.
Listen, hey, 0 team fouls. 0 team fouls. 6 minutes to go. Try to keep progression in offense. Now Irena is on the point guard. Call the sets. Try transition if it's not possible. Call the set. On the weak side, you can do with JJ on the weak side. Just basic pick and roll on the weak side. Try to go. Hey,
So we heard it there from Coach Loya of Bosnia. Hey, we can be aggressive. We don't have any fouls defensively, you know, so don't let them cut to the basket easily. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, absolutely. They only have 19 fouls, like as a team, I mean. And it's only 6 minutes to go to the end of this game, so it's a great point from Coach Loyo. Like, they have fouls to give. They're not in trouble as a team. They're not in trouble as except for Gajic, who has 3 personal fouls. They can definitely even increase that aggressivity defensively.
Delic. Gajic. Ooh, Messman might have got away with a foul there. Back over to Delic, inside to Jones. Nice help side defense. And good job there by Belgium. 24-second shot clock violation from Bosnia. I thought that was great. Help side deep. Look at this. Yeah. She's there on the catch. So Jones has nowhere to go. She can't even turn when she catches.
She couldn't even receive that ball, to be honest, because as soon as she put it down, she hit Mesman being ready out there. And we've seen that since first minute of the game that was a strategy from Coach Mesdag to go and double Jones in the post-up position.
Alemond. Trying to find Messman. Backdoor cut by Julie Alemond. She's off the mark. Ball out to Delaire. Shot clock, though, winding down. 3-point shot just off the mark by Julie Alemond. And now Bosnia are pushing it.
And again, they're not really rushing. They're preparing their offense. Bosnian team. They do organize, trying to find a position. Oh, he does turnover.
Mestag with the quick hands goes all the way in and finishes for a fast break basket. And the game is tied 53-53 with exactly 5 minutes left. Jones trying to navigate her teammates. It gets kicked out to Delic, and that is a big-time three from a big-time player.
It almost feels like anytime Belgium even the score, the Bosnians like, okay, now we gave you a breath, now we carry on again. So they always have a response.
So Gajic there picks up her 4th foul.
Yeah, and I think Coach Loyal will probably keeps her in the game. Obviously 4 minutes to go, and they really need her because the second half especially, she's been a big appearance for the Bosnia.
Wide open Mestag, hesitates, step back, she's off the mark. Big hustle for the rebound underneath, and I think a foul is going to be called on, I want to say Messiman. No, sorry. It was called on number 23, Geldof. So that's her 2nd personal foul and 3rd team foul for Belgium. Gajic.
Yeah, if you Bosnian team, you want to be aggressive to draw that 4th foul of the team Belgium.
Jones underneath. Oh, good block, but it gets out to Babic. Babic for 3! The lead is back up to 6 again. Like you said, every time Belgium makes a run, Bosnia finds a way, and a traveling call on Geldof, and now ball goes back to Bosnia.
Yeah, it is really exhausting for teams when you're having a hard time in the game. You finally score, you get on the top of the horse, and the opponent always has a response to it.
But everyone has stepped up, I feel like, for this Bosnia team and made a big basket at some point or another. Vrancic with the ball, tough layup, she's off the mark. Jones there with the offensive rebound. Linksons with the 4 fouls, she's back in. No. Babic for 3. And now it's a 9-point game with 3 minutes and 25 seconds. No choice other than to call a timeout for Coach Mestag. I mean, 21 points. Let's talk about her.
It's before the game, Coach Mestag said, okay, they count that Junkin Jones is gonna score the points, but he said we gotta limit the other players, and I don't think that they really achieved the target because Babic 21 points, there were 10, and that's incredible performance. 3 points for Belgium on the 3 out of 22 points in the paint, 30. They do everything they can. They just don't have the day from 3-point shots, which normally really supports their performance and the beauty of the game, playing from out and in and swapping and make it easy make it difficult for the defense, because now what Bosnians all need to do is sit back inside and let them shoot the ball, get the rebound, run the floor, and that's what they do.
And you know, we talk about Belgium, they're down 2 women, you know, Anne Vauders, she's been, you know, dealing with a little bit of an injury that started at training camp. Jenna Raman we haven't talked about it because the game's been so exciting, but freak accident on the train ride here, broke her thumb. Apparently, basketball fans, surgery went well. She already sent Coach Mestag a photo of her working out on the bike or something like that. Her plan is to be back, both of them back and ready for Tokyo. Julie Alleman all the way to the basket, and she scores 2 points.
That was an excellent read. She knew Junker Jones was on her back, so that's why she had that reverse layup to protect her by the body and ring against the block.
Vrancic to Gajic. Delic all the way to the basket. She misses. Belgium with the ball. Delaire back in for Belgium. Skip pass to Alemond. Alemond doesn't hesitate. In and out, and it's kind of been the way the night has gone. And this is not what you want to see. 2 points for Delic.
And there was an excellent read
Belgium
from
just looks
Babic.
tired.
Yes, they do. They do. Babic, not only she's a scorer in this game, she's always also
Mestag.
great pass.
Her shot's off. And you know, so this is where, so it's a 9-point game. It's not over, eh? I mean, we still have 2 minutes and 9 seconds. You knock down a couple threes, you get a couple offensive rebounds if you miss something. The game is not over. But especially in this group, so this group is Bosnia, Belgium, Turkey, and Slovenia. Score at the end of group play, plus minus, could really much come into effect. So you don't want to give up easy fast break baskets like we just saw for Delic.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely. I think everyone was counting that the Belgium's gonna finish in the top, but obviously today's performance in today's game, it's a big question if it's gonna happen or not. We will see by the end of this game. But you're right, Cheryl. Like when there will be teams with the same score, obviously the points-wise, that will be a decisive moment. Who's gonna progress to straight to the quarterfinals or to the qualification for the quarterfinals?
And you don't want to play in that qualification game because it adds one more game to an already pretty busy schedule. So especially, I mean, both these teams, you know, players play big minutes, okay? One more game in a tournament like this can make a big difference at the end of the tournament.
Yeah, absolutely right. And literally we have 2 minutes now to find out who's gonna grab the win in this game. So far, the Bosnians look so much fresher than Belgium, but Belgium has the experience, so let's see.
Vrancic trying to get something going, nothing. Gajic, Messman on her, attacking the basket. Pretty good defense there, but Jones is there to clean up the rebound. She doesn't get it off. I think it's gonna be a shot clock situation, except one ref called a foul. So they're gonna discuss. I know one ref called a shot clock and one ref called a foul. Let's see what they go with.
Yeah, but we can't forget excellent work again on the glass from Jonathan Jones. There was like 3 Belgian players around her after this shot of Gajic.
So let's see here.
Yeah, 3 bodies.
Really see the light for the
No, that was definitely a shot clock, but the one ref has called a foul. So now is the question, what's gonna be? Obviously now the officials, as always, a good decision to go and observe, because this moment could be decisive in this game. So they don't wanna. Oi.
Oh, I didn't see what happened here.
If the foul was
Number
before
21,
the 24 seconds,
Irena Vrancic, I believe it is.
Yeah,
seems to be in a lot of pain.
Doesn't seem too good, and to be honest, let's see the replay.
Oh, she's asking for a sub. No. So number 21. So they're looking at the clock. I'm trying to figure out what happened to number 21 Vrancic, who got carried off the court. So let's see here. 2.7 seconds. Jones. 1 second left. When's the foul? I guess it depends on when they called the foul. Let's see.
Yeah, I think the only foul can give the possession to Bosnia. Other than if it's not foul, then it's definitely possession for Belgium, because it was a shot clock violation.
keep you posted if we hear anything. So Jones at the free throw line. She makes the first of 2. Gets that lead back to 10 points. 11-point lead.
Really important 2 shots
For Bosnia.
Yeah, considering she shot only 50% so far.
So
she made
again,
these 2 important ones.
I don't think Belgium is out of it. Good shot. Nice offensive rebound by Messman. Delaire, 3-point shot. Her shot is off. But right now, it's more time and score.
Yeah,
you need to lower that.
Yeah, we still had a minute and a half, but
Yeah.
why they keep just settling for the 3-point shots? Why didn't they just attack the rim? It's quite hard to say.
Tavic drives. And I think a foul call is going to be on Messman. Tavic going to the free throw line. Like you said, time and score, right? Maybe you're not going to win, but you need to try and add, because I promise you basketball fans, Group C, like I said, Bosnia, Belgium, Turkey, Slovenia. I'm not sure now who's going to win this group. I would have bet on Belgium.
Yeah,
I think I did bet on Belgium. So
we both did, but
now,
with today's performance,
yeah.
I think
it could become a very interesting group where points for and against are going to be very important at the end of this group phase.
yeah, I can agree, sure. And literally this is unexpected result, but so far it's still not over. But
Mestag trying to create, goes all the way to the basket. Her layup is missed. Rebound, ball out to Delaire. Back into her, Messman to Allemond. Allemond for 3, she's off. This is not the kind of Belgian basketball that basketball fans have become accustomed to and used to. Babic taking time off the court. She'll drive. She goes all the way to the basket.
yeah, and you mentioned it, the points are so important, and this has been like, just okay, just go to the basket.
Yeah.
I know they might running out of breath, Belgium team, but you still want to fight till the last minute.
Exactly.
You must know at this level that it could be quite crucial, the point difference.
Timeout called
Hey, we gotta score. We gotta score.
by Belgium.
The Belgium team has scored 8 points in this quarter only, and that's really harsh because we're not used to see it from Belgium team. I know they're missing shots, but they also have a power under the rim,
On the other side.
which
Out of bounds, we go hands. Kim, over here. Emma, should you give in? Emma, in, out, give the ball.
yeah, Belgium hitting on it
Screen,
3.
because now
threes
Kimmy will go
out of
to have a
27.
screen in the back of Emma. This will
not
be
their
calm.
day, of course,
This will
and
be flat. Right?
it made
Look
the
for
game
this.
a little bit
We
easier
open up the
for
floor with
Bosnian,
Antonietta. All right?
even though I
Okay,
have
come
to
on.
give a credit to their defense for packing the inside as well, knowing that Belgium doesn't hit any farther shots. So it makes it easier because all they had to do is to cover the bigs, and that's it. Yeah, with Babic 23 points shooting 90%. That's probably the game of her life. Especially
4
leading.
steals, so she's doing it on the defensive end
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
But, you know, kind of like you said, I mean, like Coach Mestag said in the press conference yesterday, all right, Jones might score, but we have to do a good job on the other players. Delaire attacks. Messman, 3-point shot, she's off. Rebound by Gajic, I think that's her 12th rebound tonight. To go along with 8 points. Tavic, take your time. Pass the ball around, get a shot up at the end. You want to shoot because you want to try and score, no? Or they're just starting to celebrate.
I think they can't believe they actually just beat
You see the
Belgium.
emotion coming out of Tavic right now and their players. Look at this. This is only their 4th ever win at a FIBA Women's EuroBasket event. So, of course, they are celebrating.
Wow, this is good advert for EuroBasket 2021.
Yes.
70-55.
For Bosnia, over Belgium. Group C action, first game day. Both these teams will be back in action tomorrow. You see Belgium clearly not too happy with today's performance, today's outcome. I have to be honest, I thought Bosnia and Herzegovina, I thought they deserved it. They played very well. You know, few minutes there at the end of the second quarter, not so great, but they were able to hold on. You had a few moments there at the beginning of the third quarter, but for some reason they were always still there. Belgium never led. Belgium never even led by 1 point.
Exactly.
They tied it a couple times, but they never led.
I think Bosnia always found the response.
Yes,
whenever a Belgian team tried to get the lead or try to, you know, get back to their game. I think, seriously, the Bosnian team played as a team. It wasn't just Jones and no one. It was actually, I would say, Babic and Jones and the others. Tavares played a great game as well. Here we see some stats, 11% from threes for Belgium. You know, it's actually, here we see some more, so 39 rebounds, 38. That's really important as well, because the first half they were down with rebounds, but by the end they grabbed 9 offensive ones as well. Here we see some top scorers, Babic 23, Massman 22. You know what, I think it was definitely deserved, as you mentioned, because they were absolutely like consistent with their performance. They didn't have up and downs except for that end of the first half when they ran a little bit out of breath, Bosnians. They played really great team game and they didn't rush their decisions. They were quite composed and they really organized their game because they knew every basket matters. You know, and I think at the moment with this win, I think they're going to be quite a dangerous team to play because the momentum they have after 22 years being at the top level championship like this is just an incredible win.
Couple highlights from the second half for you. Well, we'll leave you with some highlights. Congratulations, Bosnia and Herzegovina, on your 4th ever EuroBasket win, on maybe one of the biggest wins in your program's history. Shona Thorburn alongside Teresa Brent-Lebud. We're saying goodbye, but we will be right back for the next game, so don't be gone too long.
Kim, tell us